Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abiola Kemi Ogunleye, and of course, this is Let's Get Real with Abiola, where I feel on lifestyle, on faith, on family, on femininity, and also on trends. Yeah, we try to keep it real here as best as we can, right? Yeah. Okay, happy independence to Nigeria. Happy independence. I really want to wish Nigeria a prosperous new year. I wish this year we get it right. It is imperative that we get it right. As you can see, and of course, I'm not really putting on green, white, green, but I still have a touch of white and a touch of green on my outfit. Do you guys like my outfit? I actually made this dress myself, although it is not recently, but I made it myself. I make some of the dresses I wear myself actually. Anyways, happy independence to Nigeria. I wish you long life. I wish you posterity. I wish you peace. I wish you fulfillment. I wish you joy. I wish you love. I wish you good change. I mean, excellent change this time around. And I love you so much, Nigeria, my country. Okay, guys, I really want to simply thank everyone. I want to thank every single person, whether you're returning subscribers, whether you are yet to subscribe or you're still keeping track with my video. I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much. God bless every one of you. But if you're yet to subscribe, Maka, why? What did I do? Subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel and press the like button to this video if you like the video, and also comment. I am always at the comment section waiting to read your opinions, waiting to read your feedback, and to just basically hear from you. On today's edition of Let's Get Real, it is a juicy topic and it's still on the Behind the Wedding Bells that series that we've been starting. Yeah, have you guys been enjoying Behind the Wedding Bells? But on today, it's kind of like Q&A, question and answer. And I will be interviewing like I'll be asking some like 5 or 6 ladies, what is your take on Mommy's Boy? And they'll be giving me their response. All of this will be shown at the later part of this video. But before we get right onto the interview section, the Q&A section with other people, I want to ask myself, Abiola, what is your take on Mommy's Boy? So keep it right there and watch till the very end. Thank you so much. All right, so now the question. What is your take on Mommy's Boy, Abiola? Well, for me, Mommy's Boy is a no-no. I mean, I've been there. So yes, the next question should be, have I dated a Mommy's Boy before? And the answer is yes, because like I said, I've been there and it is not a place I want to be. Nah. It was, for me, it was more or less like, at the time when I was dating that particular person, he was a good person, to be honest. Like, he was good in his own way. However, one of the things I struggled with was how much of the things I could compromise with. Like, it just didn't make any sense with for me at the time that was it enough for me to like break up with this person because he's a mommy's boy. I mean, that's one of the struggle. And although he was a mommy's boy, he was still like doing some of the things, like was still like impressing me in his own way. And to be honest, it was not 100%. It was not even. There were some certain things that it was not. Some certain expectation was not living up to outside of him being a mommy's boy. But those ones are story of another day, or maybe an episode of another day. That's even if we get to talk about it on this channel. But right now, the topic is mommy's boy, like the aspect of him being a mommy's boy. And I struggle with that. I struggle with that because then any small thing, I could remember when I changed my password, and I had changed it because I was serving at the time or something, and teachers in the school I was serving were always trying to like get into my phone, check pictures, like, and I don't like people invading my privacy. So I changed my password, and but then, so by the time I got to see him, he was trying to like go through my phone. I think he was trying to check something, and he saw that I changed my password. So he had asked me that. Okay, it was even pattern at the time. So he had asked me that what was the pattern to my phone. And then I was like, I just decided to be headstrong. I just wanted to refuse him at that time. I said, so I told him I was not going to tell him the pattern. So it was like, why won't you tell me? I was like, no, I'm not telling my pattern. And I didn't know that this guy took it up against me. Before I knew, his mommy had heard about it. Even my mom had heard because then he had gotten to meet my mom alone. So my mom even got to know that I changed my password. Like it was that crazy. Pardon my choice of words. Anyways, it was just like there were a lot of little things. If I don't pick his call, he's going to his mom would know about it. If I don't, anything, little things that happen in the relationship that you can basically discuss about, his mom would know. Some, even most of them, say my mom would also know because a lot of times he used to ask me that, don't I relate with my mom? Don't I converse with my mom? I'm like, yes, I relate with my mom, but she doesn't necessarily have to know everything about my life. I don't have to tell her everything. Like, mommy, this is what happened today with my man. This is what happened tomorrow. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And it is not even my person. I'm someone that I like to keep a lot of things private, especially at the time. Now is even when I talk. I don't used to talk then. It was that bad. So imagine someone that doesn't talk like myself at the time, and I was dating someone who basically expressed everything to his mother. Everything. And I mean everything. And they would want, and to be honest, to be fair, the mother was not a bad person. I mean, if it was some other mother, they would always be like, they would always want to antagonize their boy's girlfriend, like, why you always like this, blah blah blah. But she wasn't like that. She wanted to like help us sort out issue, even at my own favor. But for me, it was still not settling well with me because how do I want to live the rest of my life always having to be answerable to his mother, not even to him now, to his mother? I didn't want to live my life like that. And so I didn't know, I didn't know if it was enough for me to break up with him. And the relationship actually dragged way too long. I mean, it dragged way too long than I should give it credit to. But then I learned, of course, I learned a lot. I learned a lot in the relationship, and it is helping me now. Anyways, but I needed to sit myself down one day. I had to sit myself down one day and ask myself, Aviola, this is already unbearable. This relationship is already unbearable with the mere fact that he's a mommy's boy. And before the wedding bells, do you want to live this for the rest of your life? Because I was suspecting, because there was a time I had seen, should I tell you guys? Anyways, there was a time I had seen ring in his room. So I was suspecting that he's going to propose. So before the wedding bells, do I want to live the rest of my life with that man? Mm-mm. Nah. I didn't think I could handle it. I didn't think I want to live my life like that. Like I told you in one of the wedding bells, the first video on wedding bells, I told you guys that I attended my mentor's wedding, and a lot of it opened my eyes to a lot of things. I could see the intentionality in the marriage. I could see the intentionality in their when they were expressing their vow, and I wanted something more than that. Not so I don't want to do less, and if I don't want to do less, I should be able to do more. Yeah, good. So I wanted something more than that, and I realized that being with this man, although he is good, and although he ticks some of the boxes, but it was not enough. And I feel that one of the things we ladies or people in general have to realize is that yes, people are not perfect, men and women, myself inclusive, we are not perfect. Okay, and we need to actually know to what extent it is, what extent, what can you take. That is why before the wedding bells, no, check yourself. What is it that you can take? To what extent can you take when you are with that person? What is the character is exhibiting that you can take? If he's a mommy's boy, can you take that? If she is maybe a mommy's girl or a mommy's boy, I mean, or a daddy's girl, can you take that? I mean, that those are very, very important questions you should ask yourself. It is very imperative. Well, of course, this is not just about my own opinion. Yeah. We are still going to get opinions of others. I can't wait. I've not actually filmed that one yet, but I can't wait to get their own opinion and add it to this video. Anyways, we are going to get opinion of others and look out for that. Okay. See ya. Hello.
Hi,
Can we meet you?
my name is Oyindamola.
Can we call you Miss or Mrs. Oyindamola?
Miss Oyindamola.
Miss Oyindamola, what is your take on Mommy's Boy?
Okay. So I would say mommy's boy is a full-grown man that keeps running back to his mom for advice, for things generally, anything you can think of.
So can you date a Mommy's Boy?
Definitely not.
Why?
Okay, so dating a mommy's boy can sometimes be dangerous. Okay, because you'd be stuck in a place because you have to wait for his mom to give the orders. You have to wait for him to hear from his mom before you can make decisions. And mostly it's all about what his mommy says. Oh, my mom said this, my mom said this. Oh, let me hear from my mom first, and things like that. So it's, to me, it's dangerous.
So if I may ask, do you think that if someone is already dating a mommy's boy, is it a ground for breakup?
Okay, I think that should be an individual decision. You can't be the one to decide. I can't be the one to decide for someone in a relationship with a mommy's boy. Okay, and to me, mommy's boy or dating a mommy's boy can be in levels, because mommy's boy generally are not the same. We have the ones that are extremely mommy's boy and ones that just really love their mom and would do anything for their mom. I have a friend that really loves his mom, and to him, he believes his mom has done so much for him, and there are certain decisions. Okay, he wanted to go for something, okay, but because his mom felt it was not so good, and to him, if okay, my mom has done so much for me, so I think the way I can repay her is by listening to her, is by doing what she wants. Okay, that's one, and he's not a mommy's boy. Okay, so we can have those kind of men rather, that love their mom. They just really love and respect their mom, and the ones that are just babies. Okay, they're just babies.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Can we meet you?
Okay, my name is Blessing Ilori.
Can we call you Miss or Miss Blessing Ilori?
Okay,
Mrs. Oh, wow. So you're married.
Yeah,
That's
married.
good. Okay, so respectfully, are you married to a mommy's boy?
Well, mommy's boy, that's kind of, I don't know how to qualify that though, but every boy or every man is a boy to their mom. Okay. As far as motherhood is concerned, every boy is also their child. So saying mommy's boy, I don't think that's actually good enough.
Okay.
All right. But excuse me, in the context of whatever it is we're trying to say here, I think I understand what that means. You know, means kind of like a man or a boy that actually likes, you know, has grown this form of too much of sentiment, attachment to the mom. I think that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, every child does that, but it gets to a level where you have to man up and be your, you know, be the man for yourself, and not just for yourself, for, you know, people around you, your girlfriend, your wife, your children, and all of that. So there is an expectation, and when that expectation is not actually met, then that's why we can say that, okay, that's a mommy's boy.
Okay, so for instance, now if he has to always meet with his mom for everything, every dispute, has to consult them, the mom has to like meddle in cases like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, there's nothing wrong for mothers to just intervene, you know. There's nothing wrong in, as a man, telling your mom everything, or anything you feel she should know. But there's a place of you understanding the boundaries. Like I said, as you grow as a man, the moment you're becoming a man, there is an expectation. You have to grow and show that you can actually handle yourself, and not just yourself, you're responsible for other people as well.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
So going over to your mom for every damn thing, that is not good enough.
Okay.
Of course, that's a mommy's boy kind of a thing.
So that is to say that mommy's boy extremist is a no-no.
Definitely not.
Okay, very good. All right, so what is your advice if someone is single or in a relationship with a mommy's boy? What would you advise them?
Well, I think it's a different thing. There's something about you telling other people about someone. All right. It's either you're positive or you're negative. Now, when you are being negative, then you're distorting the person's image to the people, whoever it is you're talking about that person to, you're distorting that person's image. That's when you're being negative. But if you're being positive, you're wetting the ground, like Yoruba would say.
Definitely.
That's it. You're wetting the ground because you're being positive, you're being, you know, you're letting them know in advance that this person, I really care about her. I don't take her for granted. So please, you can't do that. Like, you can't take this person for granted.
Definitely.
But the moment they keep, you know, everything you do, every single thing, negative in the, like, so to say, the quotes now. They keep telling other people, their mom, father, or sisters, whoever. The point is, something is wrong somewhere.
Okay.
So such thing, like I said, you cannot contend with some things. So that's one of the
So
things
living
I
with
feel you can't
okay, so
contend
basically
with.
living with that person for the rest of your life now is not going. It's going
It's
to
gonna be
be
hell.
It
kind
won't
of a
be
hell.
good. Yeah, it won't be good. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for your opinion, ma.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we meet you?
Okay, my name is Ogidomiri.
Are you Miss or Mrs. Ogidomiri?
I am Miss Ogidomiri.
Okay, it is nice to meet you, Miss Ogidomiri.
Thank you.
All right. Mommy's boy, what is your take?
Okay, for me, I believe mommy's boy is a guy that doesn't know how to make decision on his own. Yes, anytime he wants to make decision, he seeks for his mother's opinion. And even if such person is in a relationship, his relationship will be controlled by the mother.
Okay, so have you dated a mommy's boy before?
Yeah, I've been in such before.
Oh my! Oh wow! Oh, okay. So what was the experience like?
It was kind of annoying actually, because being in such relationship with such person, and you sometimes there was even a time that he told me that when we marry, that if I cook something and the food didn't have enough salt, he will go to his mother's house to eat.
I cannot imagine, but I can relate.
And I was like I was shocked. Like that was I couldn't believe what I heard that day. And I said, okay, fine. Don't you ever in your life tell me such thing again, because you are trying to set something you are not ready for between me and your mom. How did you tell me you're going to go to your mother's house to go and eat? And there were several times that he made decisions that he discussed with the mother even without telling me. And I'm like, okay, why would you do such thing? You have me. I think that if you are seeing marriage in this relationship with me, then you should learn to communicate with me better. And at that point in time, he was like, maybe I didn't like the mother enough. And I was, no, that's not the case. I just want you, if I'm not saying I don't like your mom, you have to bring me and your mom into relationship. You don't have to neglect me and following your mom. She's your mom and she'll also be my mom. So you have to bring me into that relationship with your mom so that the relationship will go as expected.
Oh, thank you very much for that. So do you think dating a mommy's boy is a ground for breakup, or what is your advice for anyone in such a situation?
That I won't say it is a ground for breakup, because the question that if there's anyone in such situation right now, the question you should ask yourself is this guy teachable? Is he ready to improve?
Yes.
Okay, so some don't even know. Yes, some don't know. So in as much he has that teachable spirit, you can one way or the other sit him down, or probably maybe talk to someone that you know he listens to, so that they can talk to him and make me realize, okay, fine, you are doing this thing this way and it shouldn't be done that way, so that he can improve and get better, and even you can enjoy your relationship. But if you think, and yes, you've done the necessary, and the guy is still not getting better, then you can say, okay, fine, it's time for me to move.
Okay, so may I ask this last question?
Okay.
Was that the person you dated, was that the reason why you guys broke up?
Yeah, I would say yes, because there were times that, mommy's boy, they can be so unreasonable sometimes, and they can be so petty. So it was just disturbing me on things that I feel doesn't really matter, and it doesn't really listen to me. So I was like, okay, fine, I think I can't deal with such, so we have to go our separate ways.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you really much for coming.
You're welcome.
Alright guys, I believe you guys understand everything that has been discussed from the beginning of this video, even up until this point. The three people that spoke, they were able to justify the points based on their own perspectives. One spoke from the angle of being a mother and being a married lady, and said that every boy is a mommy's boy. However, there's a level to it, depending on which angle you're talking about, and she was able to justify her point. Then another person said that she has dated a mommy's boy before and was able to share her experience and why she needed to break up with him at the end of the day. Then the third person was the other person said that she had not dated the mommy's boy before, and she was able to justify why she's not going to date a mommy's boy regardless. I mean, all of these people, I learned a lot from them, and I know you learned a lot too, even from the beginning of this video, right? If you do, give this video a massive thumbs up, okay? And guys, I know I said that I was going to interview like 5 or 6 different ladies, but this video has stretched longer than I planned. From what you can see that this video was taken on 2 different days. I mean, my outfit is different, yeah? Good. So it stretched longer than I planned, and that is why I could not like ask the other 3 people that I planned on interviewing. But the people I invited, they did well, didn't they? I know they did, because like I said, I learned a lot. But I want to say something very quickly to you ladies, I mean even to men listening. Every lady wants a man, I mean a man that has emotional intelligence, a man that can, I mean, make solid decisions for the family, that can man up. I mean, that's the word, man up. You don't want to marry someone that will always go to mommy all the time. Mommy this, mommy that, mommy my girl did this, mommy my wife did this. How long do you want to do that? Mommy will not be there for the rest of the, mommy will not always be there, okay? So every woman wants a man that can make solid decisions, a man that can be the head of the family. I mean, Ovi Lakwe, we call you the head of the family. So do in that accord, be the head, be a man that can settle dispute. If there's a need to settle dispute, settle it, talk it out, and trash it out with your wife, with your family. There's just man up. That's very important. And like I said, with all the things we've discussed, I'm sure you've been able to form your own decision on whether you can marry a mommy's boy or not. But I still want to hear from you guys. Feedback, please. Can you guys, what is your take on mommy's boy? Can you marry a mommy's boy? And have you like dated a mommy's boy before? What was your experience like? If not, would you be willing to marry a mommy's boy? Or would you be willing to date a mommy's boy, as the case may be? But for me, nah, I jackpot. Okay guys, I dropped there's a video coming up after this one, my Buga Dance. I did a Buga Dance, so I want you guys to watch it and comment on the video, and I'm waiting for your comment on mommy's boy. What is your take? I love you guys so much. Stay beautiful, stay amazing, stay gorgeous, stay blessed. Till I come your way next time, stay enlightened. Bye bye. Wake up.